Hey y'all, welcome Park and Ploof and Riku. No worries, I totally get it. I'll be jumping around probably between this and like Elden Ring and stuff, so there will still be stuff for when you feel like hanging for other games, maybe. Well, that's why it's so quiet. I had to fucking turn it down for Pokemon Unite because that game is just fucking loud always. Let me fix that real quick. I hope y'all are doing good. I can't believe it's like Wednesday night already. Having Monday off really made the week like fly by for me. Speaking of Elden Ring, Park, I don't know if I should assume, but it's likely that you maybe read some of the press release shit today. Because I also did. Sounds like people really fucking like it. It's getting like rated incredibly highly. It's like set some record on some site or something.
That sounds like he's really
So I'm jazzed to play it.
The idea that the Karja purposely let
I don't know that it's going to be quite as like genre defining as people are saying it is, because they're like, hey, it copied Breath of the Wild, so that's good, right? Which, yes. Actually, I feel like that might make for some nice variety, because then it's not just going to be like path boss. It's going to be like loosey-goosey a lot of the time.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light.
Mm.
Look, if you can get to
Yeah, you refresh that.
I can offer a considerable bounty in return.
We got here last time. I'm gonna like do some side quests and stuff. Maybe try that little board game. See how I like that. Yeah, it's a big game. I'm gonna be just doing a lot of stuff in this. This may be going on for a while simply because it's such a big game. So this might be like, you know, I might have like this and something else going. So it's not just like this for 10 years.
Under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No, not.
I was only half paying attention to what they were talking about.
Their access. Hence why the concession.
This turned from like hunting down something into like politics.
Why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how.
Yeah, bristlebacks.
Works in
which we saw those, right? I don't remember what like animal that was.
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King, it was an honor.
So he's like
an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier.
What would you call that? Like a royal emissary?
Blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape.
What's that? Ploof questioning male symbol?
I have to.
Bisexuals be like?
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground.
I know you saw, but for everyone else, I finally got around to posting like the content from the Just Chatting stream.
Good place to start looking.
So that's good. We have that like up in the Discord now.
Maybe Ulvund will stop blaming.
I don't know exactly when we'll have the next Just Chatting stream, but I want to do something again pretty soon. I want to try to make those more regular, because I think that was really fun and it was nice to like engage with you guys a little bit more than we do normally on like the gaming streams. Okay, this is a bit away. Yeah, you know, I touched on this during that stream, but like, you know, we're on year 2 now. I want to just like do bigger and better and more. And so, you know, a couple very easy ways to do that in my mind are like Just Chatting streams, obviously, and then I want to get like new tech going too. So I want these particles are nice. Oh, hold on there.
Get to safety.
I want to do more Just Chatting. I want to do like more art streams just because I need to like get art stuff done. I want to get like some VR and get that figured out. You know, because I think that's just gonna be like fun and different. And then also like even if you guys don't own VR, you can still like be in VR chat and participate in stuff that way. And I've also been watching Vox Machina, The Legend of Vox Machina, like the new show, not like the original campaign or anything. Although now I'm kind of curious about that too. But suffice it to say that that has really piqued my interest in D&D, or rather like refreshed it, because it's not like I didn't have interest. So maybe I will even look into making D&D stuff happen, because that's been like, you know, like a thing that I should do eventually. The thing with that though is I want to get like some sort of nice visual component, like almost as if it were a game. Why are these fuckos attacking me? These are the fucking herd animals. I shouldn't be upset. Also, apparently the eye is not their weak point. Shit, I'm not good at this yet. I still don't know the buttons. Yeah, there's... When I think about D&D, my brain goes a couple places. One of those is... Oh god, how far back am I? Just after that conversation? Alright. There's this tool kind of thing I saw that I think was like a Kickstarter. I don't even remember what it's called. I'll have to like see if I can find it and check up on it. But it was something where it's like a procedural map building tool. And maybe it had some very rudimentary, like, put some pieces here to like represent your character kind of stuff. I don't know. But that interests me, as well as like coming up with my own thing with like game dev resources, you know, like get Pat or somebody and like come up with their own thing. And obviously that's so fucking complex, but it would also be cool to do for various reasons, like streaming aside. D&D streamer, someone played the mage and fucked a dragon. Well, yeah, you gotta fuck things in D&D, Ploof. Like, what's the point if you're not fucking something? Can I override you? It looks like I can. But then little fella's gonna spot me. Let me see if I can smack him. As long as these things don't then spot me. I think they're cool, right? They're probably not gonna get mad unless I rile them up. And then I can use left or right to call them out. Okay. I would be a hoe if I played D&D. I kind of feel like... Oh, it's recharging. It just finished. Is there any benefit to me doing that multiple times? Oh, I guess while I started one, I better finish. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel like it would be fun to just have like an extra sexual D&D thing. Because, you know, that's how we are around here. Although I don't know what qualifies as extra sexual in D&D, because again, I feel like it's pretty horny to begin with most of the time. But that, you know, that's something I think it would be really cool to DM for. You know, get people involved, even get Mama involved, because I know she'd be amazing at D&D. No, that is way up there. We're not going up there right now. But, you know, of course, other than, like, developing whatever tech I want, I can think of so many other fucking bells and whistles that could, like, make it better. You know, like, what if we all had avatars of our characters or something, right? But then it's like, gotta get avatars of our characters, or even PNGs, maybe. That would be better than nothing. But ultimately, I really want something that is not only fun to, like, you know, listen to, whatever, if you like D&D, but I want something that is visual. Because I'm a very visual guy, and so that matters to me. And I'm very not well versed in online D&D content, but I feel like that's not necessarily super common. You know, so that would be something that would make it maybe a little bit more unique. I should probably like talk to people who actually know shit about D&D. What am I looking at on the map here? Vista Tower? Oh, this thing. Yeah, okay, we can climb this. Possibly. Can I climb this, maybe, is a better question than assuming so. Oh, maybe I just can't interact with this yet. You follow a bunch of D&D people. I would be very curious then to, like, get input from you on all this, and then also, like, more specifically when I get into it more specifically. Alright, this thing's fucking spewing. I am hearing another human, right? There's someone else here. Oh, that didn't actually damage it that much. That just knocked the component off. The game is basically improvised. Oh, no, well, I mean, yes, also that part of it, but also I just mean like the setup and everything, right? And then depending on whether or not you would be a player, then I would maybe get your input on like world building prep type shit. You know, because if you were gonna be someone who would play, then I wouldn't want to spoil all that. But if you weren't for whatever reason, then I would, you know, totally call on you as a resource to just share your opinion. Oh, we're pulling a dude out. I see. Yeah, and that's another thing too, because like, obviously doing like, unless it's a one-shot, participating in D&D is like a big-ish commitment, just because of time. Although I suppose for like the stream environment, it's really not that different, because it's just like, hey, spend the time that you would maybe be here watching and just like play instead. But in any case, I would like to do, you know, maybe have like one-off characters that people in chat could like hop in, you know, and participate for like an hour at a time or something. And just get chat involved that way. I think that would be fun. Oh, so bristlebacks are the rams. I don't... That name doesn't make sense to me.
Thanks.
Why are those bristlebacks? We have a notebook, right? But I haven't scanned one yet. Pokes your head in here. Hi, Daddy Calc. How you doing?
It's a ruin from the old world.
How's the boy?
I could find something interesting inside.
He's at a play. Watching or acting? I'm assuming the former. Pick up on a bit, but I figured I'd see how it's going. Yeah. Just doing some Horizon tonight. We're talking about D&D. I've been watching Legend of Vox Machina, so it's on my brain. And I mentioned before that it's something I would like to do on stream. How do I... Yeah, there we go. I thought it was hold this. Oh, there's stuff in there. How do I get in there? Well, there's any way to do it for Discord? What, D&D? Yeah, there totally is. I wanna do it as like stream content even. Okay, there's like a clover. Oh, I'm not even supposed to really jump this way. Well, fuck you, game. I figured it out.
But how to reach it?
Yeah, not really though. I don't know how, oh, I gotta open this door somehow. Okay, I think I'm back. Welcome back, Parky Park. How are we gonna get in there? Probably over here. Yeah, so are you feeling a little rested after your 7-hour nap, you goofball? D&D would be sick? Yeah. Park fucking started streaming at 3 a.m. and I saw that and I was like, I love the boy, but I need to sleep. I should have been asleep hours ago. But then when I got up this morning, he was still on, so I caught like the last half hour of that. And then he left to shower and never came back. So, he ended up sleeping instead, it sounds like. We're all nerds. I woke to him playing. I assume you meant rested. I was reading that as like rised.
There's a code.
Blah 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 blah. This is just okay. So this is like a lodge or something.
But I still need to find a key module.
Oh, can I smash this? Not from this side. I have to grapple that shit. How do I exit? Hopefully I didn't fucking like soft lock myself. Oh, what are my controls? I can grapple onto that, right? Yeah. I'm glad that I'm finally getting these figured out visually. Oh, we need more arrows too. I socially identify as a stripper and a nerd. That sounds right for you. Maybe that can be your D&D class, stripper. You would be like stripper. Park would be soft boy. I would be gaming addict. Calc would be single father. I really feel like I was not supposed to enter this way.
Can't pull that.
Hello. What do I do? I need to get a fucking whoa mode. That's the funniest fucking shit anytime Ekru does that. I don't know if I can... Oh, well, I kind of cheesed it again. Alright. I don't know if I can do that with software or if I need hardware. Ideally software. You know, it's probably cheaper. There we go. Alright, you fucking get down here.
This should be useful.
Yeah, Ploof is like Garnet. Ploof just identifies as like an experience. Now this should let me climb, right? And you know, periodic reminder that everyone should watch Steven Universe. That's what I'm talking about. That's what Garnet is from. Oh, maybe I am like going the right way, and then this is just like a way back in.
I think I can pull that.
Oh yes, I can. They gotta patch that shit. You can't expect me to hit like that teeny of a target. Just like fucking make the whole thing work. This is the one game I might actually get the benefits of if they patch it. Because it will probably be something I will be playing over time for a while. What are all of those reds? I don't like that. That was scary. That was like, oh, I'm fucking getting into a minefield. Garnet is amazing. I love Garnet.
Well, I can't reach the ledge above now.
Cringe.
Find another way up.
Oh yeah, you know, the other way up. That doesn't exist. Maybe I go through here? I don't know. This seems like a dead end. Hello? What the fuck? Where do I go? I mean, I guess I can go back the way I came, but then what's the point of coming down here? Oh, speaking of Ekru and OOs and stuff, I was hanging out on his stream last night for a while, and we fucking were bonding over Obama memes. Thanks for the Moonploof. Yeah, like he's not a Game Grumps guy, so he doesn't like know the like I'm gonna pray thing. But Obama memes are still funny. We were fucking talking about like Obama as a streamer, and a bunch of shit like that. Just really made me laugh. Oh, I see. Now I pull the crate down here, and then I have a way to get to the place.
Down it goes.
You know, so like some of the shit we were saying, like RPing Obama as a streamer was like, I try to keep this channel pretty fun and drama free, but lately Russia has been doing some things that are not so poggers. I don't do a good Obama, but I still I like making the jokes. If I had like you know a #1 impression that I like want to be able to do, it's definitely Obama. That would be like a really useful skill. That's something I should just do in general, like vocal training would be great, so that I could fucking do goofs.
Key module.
I wonder, can I like remap the controls in this? Can I just make this play like Genshin? Because that would be nice. I feel like probably yes. There is a custom. I will maybe fuck with that later. Or can help you with the voice acting, yeah. I mean, between the two of you, you know, I don't know how much experience you have in like a teaching context, either of you, but you're both definitely boys who are talented in the throat region. Oh, I fell. I think I did everything though, other than go back and unlock the thing with the key. But now... Oh, it gave it back, okay. Oh, no, this... I think there were 2 crates. I sure that really means something different. Well, you know.
Okay.
I'm always hopeful, Calc.
There. Looks like this needs a code.
If I was in the medical field, I would have been a teacher.
I think some of the data I picked up might help.
Wait, yeah. I don't remember reading a code. I probably skipped it. But you know money. Oh, right, yeah, because we don't pay teachers, right? Because who gives a shit about the people like educating our kids? I don't really want to get into the whole Texas thing right now, but fuck Texas. Speaking of like teaching. And I know Ploop does something medical, but I will let him answer that specifically. Honestly, I don't know what y'all do. Like, I couldn't tell you like your job titles. I just know that y'all do medical things. And that's why, I guess, because RMA wanted to get to PA that means nothing to me. I don't know what he's saying. He's saying words. Medical boy in training is like what I'm gleaming from that. Ultimate goal anesthesiologist. Okay. That I at least know what that is. Am I perhaps being a bit stupid? Should I be going up here? I feel like I had a thought. Get paid to knock people out. Right. Yeah, the alternative to being a hot little stripper and like knocking them out that way. I'm Sora in training. Ah, yes. What problem can't Ploof solve? Oh, propofol? Fucking medical jargon. Oh, here. The permit code. @ and exclamation mark. How does a phone work? Can I see that on my phone? I don't know what numbers those... Fucking what does that mean? I don't fucking have like a landline phone to reference. Fucking boomer game. And I'm also immediately gonna forget that too, so like what the fuck? That's not helpful. Let me fucking... Why don't you type that in chat for me, please? Let me like go back and say that and then someone type it out. @ and exclamation mark. I will just do that. I won't be obnoxious and ask y'all. @ and exclamation mark there. Okay, so I need to fucking figure out what numbers those go to. Two, 3, 4, 1. See, they could have just said that, but instead they had to make it fucking complicated. 2, 3, 7, 1. Okay, confirmed. I mean, like, it's not... This isn't rocket science, but unless there's a code translator thing on here, you know, like, what am I doing? Yeah, like, they don't... Seriously? Do you expect me to fucking Google this?
That's not it.
Oh, you guys are wrong.
That didn't work.
Is this not, like, obvious? Does it say in the log somewhere? See, like, if it's not whatever cipher you're using, I wonder if it's its own custom thing. Hey, which fucking thing is this? I don't know. Here, Relic Ruins. Oh, because I was supposed to scroll down more, maybe. Blah, 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 blah. Here, 1705. Okay, so I'm stupid. We didn't consider the possibility that I was stupid.
I'm in. What is this thing? I'll hold on to it for now.
I still don't know what this is after picking it up. Oh, I got skill points. Maybe that's what it is? Alright, that's Pog. Hi, Muffin. How's it going? Yeah. Go pick up a boy and find some dinner. Just about. See you, Calc. Thanks for dropping by. First stop on the Screw You Kyle tour. I mean, is Kyle hot? Because then maybe I would take a tour of screwing him. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Okay, well, I think for now I'm at least going to continue along this path and, like, unlock the first thingamajiggy. Doing more of the critically acclaimed MMO. Nice. I still have quite a few points, actually. Oh yeah, the Resonator Blasts that I don't have. I guess these are all kind of focusing on that now. And then what is this? Jump off an enemy to quickly reposition. Let me see that again. That looks cool if it's easy to pull off. Like a better version of a back dodge or something. Find the origins of the ornament. Okay, so that's just a quick collectible quest for Wader. Oh, yes. I fucking love this shit. Please, all game devs, like, mark shit when it's done. That's so helpful. And that's the main quest, so then I'll go back to where I was supposed to go. Muffin, I imagine that you're, like, full in on Final Fantasy, so you're probably doing Endwalker things. God, at some point, maybe when, like, I catch up... well, not that I'm behind, but, you know, like, this and Elden Ring is just coming out, so I kind of am gonna be, you know, busy enough on games. At some point, maybe when there's a lull, like, fucking, I don't know, summertime or something, maybe that would be a good time to do FIFA 14. Because I do still want to.
Send this to my stash.
Got sticks for days. God, can I, like, kill this rat? I can! What does this give me? Just meat. Okay, no hides or anything. The hides are the important part from animal kills. What is this, though? This is, like, more settlement? Or maybe, like, people who wanted to just, like, not live in town? Oh, that's a lot of boys. And there's, like, a boar. Or is that a ram? I don't know. I can scan it and find out. Oh, did the thing come around and find me? It was making a lot of chittering. That's a bristleback. So is that the ram? Or was I stupid? Maybe I'm stupid. It is a boar, not a ram. But a bristleback, yeah. I feel like that makes slightly more sense, but it's still not like we're talking about a fucking porcupine. How do I want to sneak around and get this thing? I feel like he's gonna see me. Erect. Other good question for myself here. Are the machines gonna fucking notice, like, corpses laying around? Because that's something to also keep in mind. Kinda into it. But you've got something to... If you've got something to ask, all you gotta do is call me. For some reason, a bot just DM'd me about followers. I haven't seen that happen before. Yeah, I don't know that I have a specific question at the moment. But certainly when I get around to playing it, I will, have lots of questions for you, Senpai. Alright, we're sneaking, we're sneaking, we're sneaking. Strike! Right in the bum hole. He didn't die, though. Oh, we made him angry. Whoa, boy. 2 of them, 3 of them. Fuck me. Holy shit. That looks like a bomb, maybe, right? Where are my acid arrows? Did that do a goddamn thing? No. So what the hell are those fucking nuclear... Oh, there! Aha! And then I use the acid on the acid canisters because that is a thing for some reason. And it makes a whole lot of 0 sense. I'm gonna fucking loot these now so I don't forget until he comes, and then I'll move. I don't think it'll be anywhere near endgame by the time you pick it up, but I'll answer questions when the time comes. No worries. You know, I'm gonna have a lot of basic questions, right? I'm not gonna need to know, like, fucking endgame shit for a while. Are you leaving? That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, well, we actually came out pretty good. And I can craft some more arrows later. I do have a bit of the acid resource. I really feel like, kind of just, I don't know, like, I don't know that I fucking know what I'm doing that well, despite playing the first one because it's been so long. And this isn't like an established property like Zelda or Pokemon where I could just have like years of knowledge to fall back on.
Dead bristleback, waterfalls. Gotta check it out.
Sounds like a good way to fucking poison the water.
Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up.
Alright, sounds good. We do a bit of climbing. Ooh. Was that a, like, monkey chitter, or was that a machine?
Slacking up for the hunt.
Okay, that one was definitely an animal. Very pretty world. Feels, pretty alive. Which will be a very sharp contrast to Dark Souls, where everything will be like dead and miserable. Or not Dark Souls, Elden Ring, whatever, you know what I mean. Same thing, really. It's funny how they're fucking marketing the shit out of this. Is like Elden Ring brought to you by like From Software and George R.R. Martin, and it sounds like he did almost nothing. Like, I'm actually very curious how that whole relationship went.
Is this where the bristlebacks came from?
Because it sounds like he gave them like a page of like lore notes, like literally a page, and that was it.
Leads out of the daunt.
Like when you examine the lore, like he gave them some bullet points, it sounds like. Which, I don't know, I mean, I guess, I'm not saying that that's bad or can't happen that way or whatever, because if someone fucking was like, hey, do you want to give me, like, very minor input on this thing I'm working on? I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? But it does feel like very minor input. And I guess they're not marketing it like that hard, but
Okay.
definitely more than I feel like is appropriate given the quantity of what Georgie Boy has seemingly contributed. I don't like all this crumbling. I really feel like I'm gonna get crushed.
It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
These fucking mushrooms also look irradiated as shit.
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion?
What is this? Fucking coral? Why is there coral?
So they did come through here. They must have gotten
We're gonna... Oh! Don't notice me. Haha. It's just me, Aloy. No need to perceive. I was gonna try to fucking tame you. Maybe I'll do this guy first. No, no, no. We don't want Senpai to notice us right now. What? Fucking... How goddamn tall is your vision? Oh. Here we go. There's like a little trippy trap there. If you would like to come over here, buddy. How do I actually knock this over, though? Oh! Well, who fucking invited you up here? Hey, baka 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 baka. Tried to fucking dodge roll. That was a disaster. What are even your weak points? Other than, like, your butt canisters? Ah, wow! I didn't even fucking tell him to back it up, but goddamn. I don't think they can get up here, maybe. No ammo, what do you mean? Did I fucking go through it that fast? Okay. What I'm not sure of is if I smack him on the bum without it being an acid arrow, does that like do anything for me, or is that just taking off a component? Cause like, I don't know. That's this is like a hit the weak point kind of game. Oh wow, I'm eating through all of my health too. That's bad if I have to fight, like, many more things in here, which I'm sure I will. I tried to do that jumpy thing and it didn't really work. Okay. Down for now.
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
I'm gonna cry. Can't get past this part. Which part? What were you doing when I was watching this morning? Oh, is it still that? Yeah, still that same part with like the dancer, heartless, or not heartless. Nobodies. Oh, there's another trap there. Still not sure how I activate that by myself.
One's pretty far back.
10 pink girl nobodies and they just combo me. How do I have fire on me yet? I think I have a skill point. Okay, first Valor Surge. I guess I assume that means it's level 1. I don't know how I activate this. On the weapon wheel. R1. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll just try shooting this. Okay, thanks, pop-up. It didn't seem like I could fucking activate these before. I mean, I guess I don't need to. I just want this chest.
Blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels.
Is there? Oh, there is.
This note's addressed to Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Oland must have gone through blasting deeper into the mountain. That should have provided me
Was that the end of it? I mean, it looks like I can go down here. Like, would I not want to fucking explore more first? Suppose it depends on if I find, like, a fucking boss monster in here. Or maybe this is it. because I am not seeing... Oh, yeah. Well, if the tracks weren't broken, I could get up there. So I probably need like a double jump dash combo or something, which means that I can't do that right now. But that's fine. Oh! You shoot these for stealth. And it's a mushroom. And it makes like digital noise. Or spores that just look like digital noise. It's kind of cool. Wish they had told me that before.
So Olvend was secretly blasting in the mine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I have any great tips for you, Park. I think I did
Stampeded through.
beat it on critical or whatever, because trophies.
Way open?
And I remember the nobodies in general, and also those ones specifically being a big pain in the butt. I think I probably just found the right moves to spam as much as I could, and then just put in the work, put in the hours, and struggle bust through it. I think you already have like Sonic Blade, and I think that's probably one of the ones
Giving way under it.
that were helpful. Donald comment and save my limit for him. Yeah. Which one is Donald comment? Is that where is it where he like shoots fireworks? Okay, so we're out of the mine. Rain down fireworks, yeah. Cool, okay. Yeah, let's check out this, because this was way up. So it makes sense to get it while we're up here. Are you before or after Timeless River, where you have to fight the car guys? I feel like you talked about that part, so I think you're maybe past it. After, right, okay. Yeah, because I know you're in Twilight Town, but I don't remember exactly at what points you go there. Or no, you're not in Twilight Town, you're in,
A trap.
Hollow Bastion,
Someone's
right?
been trying to keep this trail clear.
Wrong place you go to multiple times. What are you? Oh, a trap. I see. 600 fucking shards, that seems like a lot. For this early on, at least. Did I want to do more up here? I guess there's a campfire. I hope there's not too much, like, just procedurally generating shit. Nah, that's not the right way of terming it. Like, I hope that I can just get everything marked on the map, and it's not like you have to go there to discover it all. At least what they're doing now, where there's, like, question marks, and then I go to the question mark, and then I find out what it is.
Make an interesting color for my armor.
But it kind of seems like it's maybe the latter, and that I will have to do a decent amount of just exploring.
Please, leave us alone. We have nothing for you.
I disagree. You have a nice little enclosure here, but I can't seem to get into it. At least it's marked for later. But yeah, I guess later.
Well, where these people are, I guess they want to be left alone.
And then that's where it was before. You know what? I'm being a stupid probably. I want to probably get on with the main quest and get more of like the gear, like the glider and stuff. Because then I could fucking like jump off this cliff, which I can't right now. You know, much like Elden Ring, this game was like, oh yeah, Breath of the Wild, do that too. This is what I'm here for? Like a specific plant? Okay. Unless it's this. I think that's just more of the same. Not quite. Different bloom. Yeah. Let me go back and turn in this bristleback thing, and then I am actually gonna like progress. And maybe not worry about side quests as much right away. Since they do me
I got this from my stash later.
the helpful bit of marking things, I can just like come back and do everything later. I'm worried about that though for Elden Ring, because they don't like help you at all with like a quest log or anything like that. You can put markers down, but I feel like it would be really easy to run out of markers fast. Oh, like I can't mark this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they marked it. Sunken Cavern. Good. Because I can't dive yet. I know that. I know I need an item. Okay, I'm not completely branded, so there were rams here. There are just also boars. What is my run button? Not that one. What is normally my run button? It's left stick, right? So why isn't it the same? That's all attacking. That's stop, apparently.
Hey girl, stay back. It's
X is to go. Don't you tell me about danger. Danger's my middle name. Level up Danger Joe. Which also makes no sense because that would mean Joe would be my last name. Level up Joe Danger Gamer Boy. Maybe I should do some more upgrades too. Oh yeah, we could check out the fucking little game here too. Why did it come out? I knew he was inside there. I got bamboozled by the fucking waypoint. Still think this lodge bar is like cool as shit.
What news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
And it only took us 1 hour to do this side quest.
Bristlebacks come from there.
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps.
Doy.
Yes, perhaps.
They dug too deep.
If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need to go.
Of course.
And so, did that finish, or am I on the hook for more? On hold. Okay, so kind of, yeah. What else do we have in here? Yeah, what else do we have in here? Hello, collectibles, are you okay? I struggle with games that, like, mark everything, in your inventory like this, because then I just get, like, OCD about needing to clear it. Which I will have to not do. But partly I just want to see some of this. So what is this? This looks like a fucking, like, monitor from Halo or like one of the portal dudes. Maybe it's like an upgrade component. Or it could just be a collectible and nothing else.
Bristlebugs came from. I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on
Yeah, first timer, you got any pieces? No. No, honey.
Aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards, too.
Win at all my boards, meaning what? Play this on like multiple difficulty levels? Holy shit, alright. Goddamn. Well, yeah, I'll at least do some of these for now. This is like that shit in Undertale where it's like, yellow tiles make you smell like lemon, and pink tiles are fine, and purple tiles have water, and the piranhas in the water don't like the smell of lemon. Like, there's a fucking million different things here, and I feel like this is not going to be easy to remember.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakhs like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the
Yeah, so that
opponent's
part's like
machine.
chess.
It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine.
Right.
Notes also tell you how far a piece can move,
Okay.
how powerful their attacks are,
The highlights in this are actually very helpful.
distance they can strike from,
Although now I do have to remember all this.
and of course, their health.
But the icons are pretty good. The icons make sense.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine... Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my...
Wonder what overcharge means.
Here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
I was gonna say, I felt like they were setting me up to just like get boofed, but they're
Your machine's combat
she's
power
doing stupid
against
stuff so that I can learn.
A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power.
Right.
So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like
Okay.
your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the two
You're going a little bit too slow now. I understand basic math.
means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my Did you get all that?
Chess plus Final Fantasy Tactics. Yes, let's keep going.
Smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine.
This tutorial thing, it has just like flat, and it's like one type of
Pulling any punches, huh?
thing.
Grab that second machine of yours.
But normally it's like
See how
much
your
more
machine
complex
can use
terrain.
enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out.
How do I sprint? Oh. I can just do that? Why are you fucking making me press it multiple times, you pizza? Oh, because I'm supposed to go there.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
Ah.
Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Sure.
That's about it for your turn then.
These, attack... I realize these are just like chess pieces, but the attacks still feel like they have zero weight to them.
That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them.
Ah, that's what that is. Yeah, because I was wondering how I like
their armor is
turned and
Hit 'em
stuff.
there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it.
That's still only doing 2, though. How is that any different from hitting it from the side? Oh, it is different because I get a +1 bonus there.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points.
Oh,
You don't have
or
7
no?
of them yet, so let's keep going.
I thought that was an extra damage, but that was an extra, or not an extra, but like my first point.
Towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But, and by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine.
Right.
But sometimes, that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Ain't that a thrill?
If you can do all that, it sounds like
Because your machine was knocked out at the same time as
having highly mobile pieces
points our machines are worth.
and going glass cannon is going to be like a strategy that I will
You're gonna
like.
receive your victory points before I do, which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points.
Nice, way to go, Park.
But you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage.
There are elements of chess, but it's not quite that simple. It's the obligatory like board game, card game, tabletop minigame that fucking every other open world game has now.
It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my favorite.
I feel like you could just cheat so fucking hard in this and just be like, oh yeah, I fucking got this piece from like a guy a couple towns over, and it's just like OP as shit.
If you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
She seems like really not interested. Yeah, see, like here now, you guys, when I get past this first tutorial, there's like different kinds of terrains and stuff. At which point, then it's a little bit more like Final Fantasy Tactics or one of those kind of games. Still gotta fucking play Fire Emblem Three Houses at some point. That's another fucking gigantic game that's just been sitting in my backlog.
Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between
Though now it's been quite a long time since we've done
terrain mainly affects your
a chunky RPG. Really, almost since Persona at you know, a year ago. Although we have done other RPGs since, but not quite in that same vein.
Machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines.
Okay.
Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power.
So I get +1 for being on
a machine's attack power,
whatever
and
dark
the
green
value
is.
of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacked, it's also standing on.
Yeah, I'm gonna start skipping her dialogue. Goddamn.
1 point. Add those together. My machine is standing on grassland. It's also not attacking, which so my combat power. This means your machine. Go ahead and test. There you go. Now, choosing the. It can also help. Grab your other piece and place it in. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This means your machine, my machine can't use their attack powers since they're, but they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2
So we both have 2 points, so why are we losing health?
The combat power of both. You'll see that you won't be able to do. Whenever you're unable to you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens.
What is the defenses though?
See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards.
Okay. So there's like an invisible defense stat that knocks them backwards. That bit's a little confusing.
My machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's to deal damage is useful, right? There's still one more thing I want to show you. All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power.
Right.
However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those.
Okay.
But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep.
Are there not like aquatic ones we can use?
Here, let me show you. Grab that machine. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not well, I think that's a promise it'll all.
All right, let's do the third one. And then maybe do like a real game for now, and then maybe we'll do other stuff. Because I don't just want to sit on this forever.
I'll tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play. In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up knowing what each machine. Building an army that is the key. When assembling your army, they're first informed you can never have more than 4. With that in mind, how far they can move, but a real strike player. Let's take a quick look, shall we?
God, they have skills. Okay.
All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine. In other words, if you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that. Great, now grab your other machine.
I'm trying to what is a scrapper? That looks like a horse with like a bundle of something in its mouth.
Gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the far. Let's move that machine forward so we can take a look at the rest.
That's also weird that like the ranged ones automatically attack the furthest and you can't like choose a closer one if you wanted to.
Ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this.
And melee and ram are different. This game is complicated.
Now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground.
Oh yeah, sure.
We have one more piece to look at. Now this
And there's more.
of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board.
Okay.
Off to the races.
I like
You
that.
should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set.
Yeah. Have a good work and sleep and all that, Ploof. See you around. Thanks for hanging. And have a good day at work tomorrow.
A few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all. I think that about does it for.
Alright, let's try this for realsies. Okay, so I get money for all of these. I get a bristleback for doing all 4. Maybe we'll do this whole set here. And then I also get some skill points. I think for fighting more people than her. I think she's going to be 1 out of 3 for the skill points. And I also only have 2 of these things, so we're completely evenly matched. That's weird, I guess, positioning.
You're up, Red.
Okay, so I want to be on these tiles to get a bonus. So I'll do that, I guess.
Time to get serious.
Now, like, are you gonna be stupid enough to come at me? How's this gonna work? Can I... Do I have to move them? That kind of sucks if I have to move them. But I suppose I can still do that. Oh, I didn't... I kind of have my Badussi exposed there. Unless I can just rotate you. Yeah, that's better.
I'm up.
Yeah,
That's all
okay.
yours.
They're being a little smart, but I can now still rotate and attack like that.
You got me down to 1 piece. I am impressed.
Yeah, okay. I'm seeing how this works now.
Ah, looks like I lost.
Okay, well that seemed surprisingly easy. I'm sure that'll all fall apart later. Wait, why do I have more now?
Let's do this.
I guess I have a more full set than it looked like, but it's only letting me use like up to the maximum of what my opponent's using. What do I even have? I have 2 burrowers and 2 Lancehorn, or a Lancehorn and a Charger. I'm not exactly sure.
Time to make my move.
Lancehorn, Burrower, Lancehorn, Burrower. Yeah, 2 of each. Okay. Right. So let's start by just putting them on good terrain. Oh yeah, I forgot I can only move 2. That's gonna get me at some point. I better get used to that.
Your turn.
Oh, here. I can probably... Oh, you have 5 health. I'm not gonna OHKO you. Then we'll play more defensively for now.
Okay.
Or more conservatively, at least. Still not giving me a ton to work with. But I can probably gang up and, like, smack this thing, right? Like, I'll be exposed a little. But probably still worth, because at some point I just gotta do stuff, otherwise it's, like, stalemate forever.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, naughty, naughty.
Knocked right off the board.
Ah, okay. Well... yeah, what do I want to do about this? Oh, you have a range of 2. Okay, so then I want to go here and do this. I wasn't paying attention to that bit. Oh, but now I'm like kind of exposed. That's not exactly how I wanted that to go. And I can't move this other one yet. Yeah, I guess just go here. Unless I overcharge this to get to high ground. I don't think I'm going to, though. I'm probably just going to lose that piece.
Well, that's done now.
And if I overcharge you again, then that
Just
dies.
one
Great.
piece left.
And what is your movement range? You can go to... I don't know where I really want to go with this thing. I guess I'll, like, group up.
I'm up.
And then attack as a unit. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Board.
But now I can just overcharge and win, right?
I left that weak spot open. Oh, I thought I had
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I expect that I will get thoroughly upset by this later. But we're doing okay for now. Also, if there's... It wasn't totally clear how you get more pieces. It sounded like there was maybe, like, a shop where you could, like, have them crafted. So I may want to wait until I have resources later in the game to, like, just purchase good ones. And then, like, you know, kind of backload this.
You're up, Red.
Alright, so what the fuck do the Scroungers do? They are just also... they're just better than Burrowers. Okay. Shoot. Wait, no. Hold on. Can I restart this? That was stupid. I thought he was gonna, like, oh, God, I'm just sacrificing that piece. Alright, guess who's playing with a handicap this first round? This guy.
My turn.
Yeah, that thing's just gone immediately.
One less piece on the board.
That's only gonna do 1. Shit, that's good positioning, my guy.
Time to make my move.
No. Crap. No! How am I down 2 pieces already? Fuck me.
That was brutal.
Yeah, well, you're being brutal, honey.
Time to get serious.
I really gotta be smart now. Which is possibly asking a lot. Yes. I gotta probably make some strategic overcharges. To, like... get their pieces down. Like, can I do... I can do 2, right. So now, like, these 2 are damaged, but they're still kind of off by themselves. So I think that works.
My turn.
Hello, EA. How you doing tonight?
Your turn.
It is my turn. What are we gonna do on my turn? I can smack you, and then if I smack you from the front, you also die. I wonder, can I rotate them after I attack? I don't know. I think Ploof is gone now. Ploof went to, like, wrap up some stuff for the evening and get to bed. Oh, wait, shit, I didn't move either of these guys, and now I can't rotate them either? Shit.
Time to make my move.
I'm a fool.
Board's all yours.
Yeah, not for long. You're gonna beat me up. Why did that? I don't fully understand what just happened there.
Off the board.
But at least I got a piece down. And my butt is protected on my other guy. Oh, God, fuck.
Off the board he goes.
Yeah, I really fucked myself at the beginning. I need you to just, like, be on the mountain where nothing can harm you. Probably like that.
Okay, let's...
Maybe I should have overcharged my other one.
Board's all yours.
Alright, this will kill him.
Just one piece left.
And then I can do the same thing here.
Board.
And we're Gucci. Alright, great.
Fair and square.
Okay, and then last one of these for now. With 9 guys. Or 9, I can't count. 7? 7 is how that adds up. Oh, and now I have to choose. Sheesh. I think I want the 2 gunners for sure. How many points does it tell me? It does tell me. Okay. Gallop, high ground, climb. So these guys are like the same. It's just that mountain versus hill. And I think hill is gonna be better. Oh, these are expensive though. I don't know if I want those. Well, maybe. Maybe like one of each. And then 2 of these dudes. I'm gonna go with that. This is probably easy enough that I can just kind of do whatever. Wait a minute though, what was that? You have a spray type? I don't even know what that is. No one said we were spraying each other. Which one? What's... I think mountain's that one, right? So I probably want to put my guy there. And then hill... Right, hill is this.
I'm up.
Holy shit. Holy shit!
Bread.
That's some far movement. Okay, spray is like acid power. And you don't have any skill, so I just want to get up at your butt. Like that. But I don't have a ram type, do I? So I can't knock you down. I guess that's why that would have been good to have. Maybe I overcharge, though, immediately.
What a...
Oh, wait, I did knock it down. Okay, well then, yeah, then I'll put you here and do that. That works great.
On the board.
And that's the end of my turn, okay.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, my flank. Oh my god. Poor... Oh, and then you killed him because of acid. Shit.
That's done now.
That was one of my gunners, too. Sheesh. Alright, what if I come at you this way? I really... Oh, the sprinting thing keeps confusing me, because I keep thinking, like, I'm just moving, why can't I attack? Well, because I'm, like... doing it from a distance that is like not conducive to me getting everything I want done. If I overcharge you, you're already dead. So I don't want to do that. But if I get my gunner... I guess I'll overcharge my gunner. Because then I at least can kill this acid monstrosity. And what are you gonna do? You're just gonna get close and bang me. And really, I want to, like, be here. I think that's maybe defensible.
Time to
Hopefully.
make my move.
No. Shit.
You're up, Red.
Alright, we need to take care of this thing first and foremost. How much are you gonna move? Possibly a lot. 1, 2. So if you came to get my gunner, you'd have to overcharge. And you still wouldn't kill it. So that's okay. And then you can, like... do that. But now you're... Oh, good, you climbed. Wait, but I didn't kill you. I guess I'm going to.
That was brutal. Your turn.
Yeah, gosh, this game is not going my way. This is, like... crusty.
That one hurt.
I just want you to be safe. I wish the gunners could attack in, like, not just a straight line. Oh, wait, but that didn't... Why can't I attack? Because I have a guy in the way? What the fuck?
My
Shenanigans. Ah! I fucking lost both my gunners. And this thing. Almost. And now completely.
Oh, I won! Probably shouldn't sound so surprised.
Oh, wait, shit, you got to 7 points. Fuck me.
Here we go.
Yeah. We gotta do better. EA, have you played, like, tactics kind of stuff like this? I feel like you would maybe like this from, like, a war sim kind of aspect. You know, granted, this is a little bit more, dumbed down compared to something like a fully fleshed out tactics game like Final Fantasy Tactics, Fire Emblem, etc. But still.
That's it for me.
Yeah, some of the range on these things is just crazy. I don't think I can attack things that are only one spot away from me, unfortunately. And they're starting out with fucking pointing the acid guy at me again, which has got a movement of 3. And if I attack him from the front, that doesn't do much. This is, like, already terrible. What? That didn't even kill it. Okay, stop. I need to fucking, like, rebuild my team.
Done, huh?
And, like, position differently. Because somehow I'm doing real shit. But none of these have, like, actual good bonuses. They all just get one buff from different places. I don't know. Try this.
Let's do this.
It's not really that different. Based off of last time, I think I want my gunners in the corner. Grazers like grassland, so I will put them on grassland. And then I got my burrowers and my lance.
I'm up. You're up, Red.
Yeah. Okay, so if I move you... Well, but I can't move that far, and then unless I overcharge... Look, what if I do this? Still nothing because I'm not getting mountain bonus. That was kind of shit. I really don't know what I need to fucking do better. Oh my god, I'm already down a piece. I told you this would immediately get hard and piss me off, and we're there already. Like, is it just because you're going first? Which set did I even want? I think this is probably the second one.
We go.
Really doesn't matter, it's just that I keep getting boofed immediately. Maybe the gunners are shit, I don't know. I feel like that's what I want, but the fact that it's like very non-flexible kind of sucks. You can't just like attack in a radius, it's like you can attack exactly one spot away. Or rather, exactly 2 spots away.
Board's all yours.
Okay, well this time I'm going first. Okay, maybe I'll fucking take the offensive and go here, because somehow that seems to be working for her. I don't really fucking know why. I guess I also want the mountains. Which, again, I don't have anymore.
I'm up. Your turn.
Yeah, see, now she's not, like, fucking on my junk. Because I could, like, go here, get a damage bonus, although that would really just fucking expose me. So I think I'm going to try to take the mountains there. And then maybe get a grassland boost? I don't know. I feel like making the first move fucking is just setting yourself up for like despair and misery, but it also works every time for her.
Let's see. That's it for me.
Oh, damaged her own units. Right, right. I forgot that's a thing. I could get a big bonus and kill that with an overcharge, and then I could like... So I could overcharge and kill 2 things. I think I'm maybe gonna try that. Oh, except that it won't fucking work, because... I knocked it back onto the mountains. Why did that happen exactly? I'm unclear. Well, whatever. Still gonna overcharge this one.
One less piece on the board.
Yeah, bye.
That was brutal.
No kidding.
Ah, off the board.
Okay, and then you killed one of each of our pieces. And now I can just have a free bum attack on this thing.
You hit that weak spot all right.
And I could put my scrapper here to kill you, but this is a ram, so then you're gonna smack this guy. I don't really want to do that. But you have grassland power, so I could also kill this thing. Or I could put my Lancehorn here and do that, and then at least I have high ground.
Well, spark my
Except, no, I don't.
me on every one of my
Oh, wait, I got the points, though.
Deserves a prize, I say.
Man, there's so much to remember with this. Alright, that's enough of that for now.
Ranger.
let's go do the main quest like I said I would. And then I'll fucking play chess another day. Who's yelling at me? Was it ye who called for thee? Or me? I don't know. What? Fucking quit talking to me, NPCs. I'm trying to do shit. Goddamn. I want to hit the armorer too. Can I talk to you? Goddamn. Fine, I guess I fucking won't. Shop's closed, right. I knew that. What you eating, Bubby? What you putting in that cute little mouth? Ramen. Nice. I had Reuben's for dinner, so I'm also like happy tummy. Did that do anything good for me? Do I have coils to put on this? Oh, this is what coils are. I thought coils were something else, but this is just like buffs. Can I take them on and off? Hopefully. Yeah, great. Looks like it. Slot locked. Still need to be the first game of this. Have you started it and just not finished, or have you like not touched it at all? Wait, oh my god, fucking... Yeah, I figured out coils. Started and haven't finished. Yeah, it's really fun. What does... So you... Okay, you only get coils if I upgrade you all the way. But I mean, I might as well. It's been not... Like, the actual wilderness fucking adventuring time I've spent in this is pretty low. And I already have what I need, so why not? Even if these are, like, baby weapons. And then I'll fucking upgrade this, too. But I need fang horns for that. So I guess I won't. And then this... What is create job? Like, find resources? I don't know. I don't know if I care about this right now. I'll leave it at that. Once I put a thingy on my other thingy. Not that crit chance is probably going to be, like, a huge resource, but I just don't have a lot of shit right now. Oh, wait, it wants me to. Yeah, okay, fucking fine. Alright, there you go, game. I crafted a thing. Are you happy?
Watch where you're going.
That is just regular shit in the water that I don't care about. Oh yeah, there's a fucking pit thingy too. How do I fast travel? Because there's a way to do that that doesn't, like, use shit. I think if I'm at a bonfire, I can go to another bonfire. I don't remember how that was in the first game either. What is this that I see right here? Oh, is that all one icon? I did not realize. Climb! Climb, Aloy. Aloy, don't get stuck. Alright, why are you, like, red? Is that just because you're fire? That looks like something is wrong. But I was right. I can go from campfire to campfire. So we can get, like, closer to where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, God, why? That's really upsetting to me that that's red. I don't like that. It's, like, stupid, but it also, I'm worried. Or it's, like, unsettling. Alright, well, I saw some duders up here. I think I can hack the pigs. That's what I did. That's why my mount is a pig. But it also looks like it's running away to, like, lead me up here. And then these guys all got boofed. Where am I actually going? The wrong way, that's where. So maybe I'm not supposed to follow those. Whoa, okay.
Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Yeah,
Right. I'll see what I can do.
I wasted time. He was stunned.
The tripwires.
Oh wait, I should scan you, shouldn't I? You're a new boy, I think.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Oh, shut up. Don't yell at me. I'm gaming. I'm dying, actually. You're just fucking standing over here. Move, do something. Participate in this battle. What? So not only did he jump over that, he just fucking, like, crashed into me and did a butt ton of damage for fucking free. Why am I so bad at this? I 100% of the first game. I shouldn't be bad at this, even if it has been, like, 5 years or something. Too much charge up on that. What is happening? Alright, fucking be dead. I'm also still unclear if I'm, like, getting all the loot I thought I was getting. Because I thought by putting it on, like, custom mode, I got... Here. Yeah. Okay. Anything that's still attached does get added to my loot, but then if I knock it off, it'll be separate. I'm assuming that's what that means. So, like, it's actually to my benefit to not knock those things off now. But that's also how I fucking, like, damage them and stuff, so whatever. I will cope. I'm fucking looting your traps, too. I'm pretty sure I know who this is. I think I recognize the voice. This is, like, my buddy, my guy. Maybe I'm getting a little bit overzealous by doing this now, because who knows? Stuff might fucking assault us in a minute. But also, I don't care, and I will do what I want. Like I've said, not a big trap guy. Stealth, sure. Straight up fucking hit it in the face combat, yes. Traps, that's like too much fucking prep work. Unless I really need to for some reason. And then I can cope.
Would have been stranded for who knows how long with these scroungers around.
Maybe I don't know this guy. Maybe it's just like the same voice actor or a similar one. Because this is not who I was thinking of. Ooh. Almost fucking set it off. Luckily, I smoothly parkoured over that rock.
Stash this away for later.
Alright, any other, like, goodies up here? Yes. Of course, of course.
Got a second there, Ed?
Oh my god, shut up, I'm coming.
I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south.
Which is what I saw on the mountain.
Carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Did they do that? Did the machines, like,
This whole
eat each
valley
other?
is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster.
I'll take free toys.
Tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of...
You're like 200 feet away. You're not that far.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess.
Really, like they do this shit all the time in video games where like, I left the village, I'm on my own now, living the hard life.
Took a real interest
And they're
in
like-
wares.
You could fucking like wave to someone standing in the village.
I said no. I didn't like that so much.
Like, I get it, because
Prove it, but
you can't make a game that's,
my workshop on fire.
you know, fucking huge, and you, as a player having things super far away is obnoxious, but it's silly.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that
Anything about the bristlebacks?
There's this one time
Karn said
behind the store,
just showed up and ran.
we got into a little bit of trouble, it got kind of messy. We had to towel off afterwards.
Time to save my backside.
He got into my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Yeah. I'll 100% all your trials later.
So Aaron headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Okay, what is still buzzing around here? Shock damage, get paralyzed, and yeah. I feel like something is just glitching. Like, I think it's that one I was just next to. I've gotten all of the thingies around here. In fact, all of them seem like they're still making noise. What was this? Was that just for combat sandbox? Ooh, Oko. Or crit or something. I want your skin. Come here, animals. I don't know specifically if I have anything right now that would use that, but just in general, you're a resource, so I want you. It looks like the dude respawned up there. Something's like fucking sparking.
Look the hill.
Can I like shoot you in the butt?
My focus can help me follow them.
Nah, you're like a quest guy.
These bristlebacks are everywhere.
Oh hey, but these guys respawned. Free money. Might as well. Not that it's a ton, but I also spent a bit on upgrades. Now you show me how to fucking control this thing. Thanks, you're a little bit late. Why is this like the approved designated point for that?
Find this in my stash later.
I overshot, I guess. It's a good thing sticks are so goddamn plentiful because boy am I using a lot of arrows on these fucking pigs. What? What was that? Was I fucking stomping on it for like blood damage? I don't know what just happened there. I think I squished it a little bit. Oh, yeah, okay, it wants me to scan. I don't think I can while I'm mounted, though.
Let's see where this leads.
Does it? Okay, good, it does lead up here. I was a bit confused. Because it only fucking shows up a little bit in front of you, which is kinda silly. Oh, I did it again. I think if I, like, crash into something, it damages them, but somehow after I had killed the boar, already that happened. Okay, time to demount.
Sounds like someone's putting up a fight.
Sure does. Ooh, is that a Ravager? No. Just more of these thingies. That's the guy. That's who I thought we were running into before, because that's Erend. Aw.
Another one down.
Isn't she cute? She's just happy to see her buddy.
This is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols.
There you go. Get him, gamer.
Just a hammer. Just the fight.
And my axe.
Aloy?
He totally has dwarf vibes with the stash.
Erend!
Oof. Okay, bye, Erend. Nice to see you. You're dead now. God, those things love throwing their ass around.
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Am I crouched properly? Yes. Okay. Oh, but wait, I can,
Canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Right, but also can't I, fucking mind control these dudes? Ah, no, I guess I can just silent strike. Most of their health bar, though. Alright, I'm gonna try acid arrows, because I feel like I didn't really get... Oh, okay, hold on. I didn't really get, like, a good go of that last time. Oh, wait, hold on, there's little fellas. There, is that going now? I can't tell. Yes, great, okay. Oh, yeah, and then it hits at, like, all their health, too. Okay, so that's another really good option. Hence, probably why they're, pushing it.
Not my chance.
Alright, was that everybody? Is there more? What are we looking at? I guess that was all of it. Alright, cool. Let me loot. And then I'll talk to my boys. Gotta get the chesty. Oh, have I been picking up, like,
I'll put these in my
valuables? Like, sell it for money kind of loot this whole time? Where would would that go if I hear valuables to sell? Yep. That sounds like that. What about that green though? Is that a little radiation crystal? Let's go. Green shine. There's no way. That's not just fucking radiation. I don't remember those in the first game. So that feels weird that I'm just willingly poisoning myself with radiation. Not that it'll ever get addressed in-game, but you know. We do be post-apocalyptic. I was gonna say that never came up in Adventure Time, but that absolutely came up in Adventure Time. They're like radioactive zombies.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
So if nothing else, the zombies themselves were like dangerous. Maybe I want to equip that acid one. Yeah, why not? It's the only thing I have with acid right now. And you, I'm gonna need to upgrade more. Alright, hey buddy.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh.
Yeah, who needs ribs? You know what you can do if you don't have ribs.
You didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch.
I wish I could.
So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer.
Your spear, my hammer, my axe.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone?
Because I haven't learned the value of friendship, even after a whole game of learning that.
The romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming.
Yeah, don't interrupt the romance. I'm trying to get banged up.
Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studious Wadis.
Oh, I know him.
Is that the guy from before?
I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's...
The cringe lord from before.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Okay,
Just, forget it, yeah.
I get that she's being a little bit, like standoffish, but also, like,
All right, fine.
what the fuck is literally every person doing when they're like, hey, like, can we fucking hang out? And then she's like, actually, I am kind of saving the world, and then they get fucking mad.
You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Oh my god, get over it. We're saving the world. I think, again, the logic reason is probably, like, my cup of tea.
How I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is
Yeah,
in danger.
we're kind of doing important shit. We can fucking have a brewski later.
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die unless I fix a piece of technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Which is Gaia, right?
Well, I guess that's the reason, all right.
Yeah, no shit. So calm down.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you and every other person in this game.
By the forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
I'm trying to fucking girl boss and y'all are being piss babies.
Obviously. We'll make it without you.
You're the Daunt.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, okay, well. Alright, I guess that's where I'm going. Big boom. Oh yeah, and they also tell you like when you don't have the stuff you need, which is also great and convenient, and I appreciate that. Alright. I guess it's probably just fastest to ride straight there. I'm close enough. No need to like warp around. Oh, I hold it down. Okay. Slowly figuring things out. Oh, but we don't like bridges, apparently. Or maybe I'm just a bad driver. What is happening here? I thought that was like a fucking bug flailing its limbs around. It was a man. Alright, slow, buddy. How do I stop this thing? Man, alright, I still don't have it figured out.
I can grab this from my stash later.
There we go. Got him in the bum.
One less machine.
Yeah, wow, that really does do it. Does it make sense to anybody why it's like, hey, the thing that's specifically made to hold this acid in, if you shoot that with acid, it blows up? Very, very nonsensical and confusing to me. I think I missed also. I like grazed it or something, it didn't pop. Now that one's venting though. Venting? Among Us?
Another one down.
Alprax.soundeffect.mp3. There. So that's what you want to look out for. You want to look out for the fucking like venting acid juice, and then you know that you've done it. Unused modifications, use them to craft stuff. I'm not at a crafting bench. Why are you telling me this? Like, I don't think I can put things on my outfit yet, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, no, I can't. Yeah. Right, so I'm correct. Why are you telling me things then, game? Shut your mouth. If you mean that after battling I've accumulated resources and I should check a bench or something and use them, no duh. That's how video games work. Have you played one before? Because I sure fucking have. I feel like we've got the picture of what's going on now, though. Like, what's his name fucked up in the mines and let all the pigs in, and now that's causing a problem. And maybe since we've dealt with the mines already, we're like... you know, I guess, I don't know. It was a side quest, but it feels very relevant to the main quest. In that it may have, like, asked me to do it anyway, but maybe not.
I don't know what Anora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people.
Is it fracas? I thought it was fracas. Maybe that's like potato accent kind of thing. Fracas is a good word though.
But Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here.
What is the whistle?
The hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us.
Literally just him.
Olvin holds that much power?
Can we like kill this guy? Can I use violence to solve problem?
crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Alvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a dawn before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure.
Except that we are, because we did the side quest. You silly, silly video game.
I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible.
I don't know if you're referencing something specific with whistle, 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 but I'm thinking like wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chain scrape can get back to work now.
Really?
I'll give all
Okay.
the good news. Whatties too.
I guess
This embassy can
I guess we're on the same wavelength. It's like our hearts are connected as one. Our kingdom hearts. When are the Joe Cat ears? I wanted to have that done for the anniversary, but it didn't happen. It's coming soon, TM. I had Aloe set me up with some tech for it. Equally as important for me is like Dog Boy Joe. So Cat Boy Joe and Dog Boy Joe are gonna come together as a package deal. And it's gonna be something like redeemable, where you guys can like have me change avatars for some amount of time. I don't know how long yet. You know, I'll maybe experiment and see what feels right. And then, you know, like, so you'll get Dog Boy Joe and then it'll be like, ah, woo! Or you get Cat Boy Joe and it'll be like, nya, nya, nya. And, you know, then my pink one will be in there, my demon one, OG Blonde Joe, Neo Joe with left titty out. And then I'll just keep adding to that catalog over time, so that y'all can, like, you know, kind of interact and customize that. I think that would be fun. It really shouldn't take that long, because, like, the animal ear stuff is built into the new Vroid, but also my stuff is in the old Vroid, so I need to, like... Hi, Cody! I need to make sure, like, once I move my thing over to the new Vroid that it still works, and then there's, like, a bit of stuff to do in Unity, gotta, like, re-add my expressions and stuff. So, won't come for free, but it shouldn't be too hard. That was good timing on the chicken, Cody. How are you doing tonight?
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Chicken scrum.
From your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to
Goo goo gaga. I
want milk.
Shouldn't take more than a day or two.
Well, if you want milk, unfortunately I don't have any to give you, but you can always go to Aloe's channel on weekends.
Either you do it now, or I will.
Oh, I'm trying to get baby to sweep.
I knew you could do it. Friends, gather around.
No, he's not here. I don't know what he's doing. He hasn't started his job yet.
You. Sound the whistle. Chain scrape is open for business.
I'm gonna be sad once he starts his job and isn't around here as much.
Has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Wow, that's so generous of him. I'm glad that we volunteered that information.
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
And now I get merchants. Awesome. Hopefully I didn't spend too much money upgrading. We just have the one guy here, right? Or is there more? I guess there's an herbalist too. Oh yeah, no, okay, there's most of them here. Yeah, anyway, Code, I hope baby... I hope baby gets to sleep. I hope you have headphones or something so that I don't, like, keep baby up with whatever screaming I might do.
Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you?
I do. Okay, good.
Take your time.
Yeah.
I promise you won't be disappointed.
Parenting 101. have headphones so Twitch stream doesn't wake the baby. Ooh, fire bow. Yeah. Sniper bow also good. But I don't have enough charger circulators. Have you watched Attack on Titan? I'm a couple episodes behind myself. But, you know, I'm on the new season. Oh, wait, I can sell. I forgot. Yeah, we're just gonna sell all of my valuables. Get some shmoney. Accidentally learned the rumbling on piano. That's like a decent. Oh, charger, circulator, and bristleback are different. That's why. Anyway, yeah, that's like a decent opening, like mid tier. Not my favorite, not my least. I think I'll just buy both of these weapons. I'm gonna run out of slots though pretty quick. And then this is like rapid fire, okay. Log into our Hulu and start from the beginning. Man, I need Hulu. I have I feel like there's a lot I need. I have Netflix, I have Disney Plus, but I don't have Hulu. Not that Hulu doesn't have anything that's like exclusive that I really need, but it's like a convenient place to watch some stuff. And then sometimes there's like shit on Paramount Plus that I care about, like the Halo show that's coming to there, so I might just like do a trial like when that comes out. The Halo show, I'm like, I don't know if I'm feeling it though. They made Cortana look stupid because she's not blue. She's just like a human lady. And then they're also showing Chief's face, which they decided that they needed to do. But I disagree. At least it's non-canon, which I think is probably a good thing given the questionable decisions that they're making. And welcome back, Ploofy. Yeah, let's compare. Like, what do I have currently? Poison and shock. This one gives me melee damage. This one gives me stealth. Okay. I don't know how easy it is to swap outfits, but also neither of these are expensive. So if I go in here, I can just swap anytime? Okay. Couldn't sleep, so I popped 3 melatonin. Sorry, having trouble sleeping, buddy. Hopefully the melatonin helps. Pouch upgrade we need. Yes. And there, the hide is coming in handy. I need J's, though, for the next one. I guess I gotta fucking look out for birds. Oh, wait, no. That's different shit. These are all different things, not like one sequence. Okay. That makes more sense, then. Alright, well, level 1's easy. And then level 2 radiation. Sure. Oh, yeah, especially if I'm healing off of the silent strikes. That's very pog. But, I know that I will want stealth. probably pretty commonly. And now we're out. Okay. Weapons, maybe a little bit as well, since the first ones are cheap. Like, almost nothing, other than just a little bit of money. I wish the fucking upgrade thing would go faster, though. These take, like, twice as long as they need to. Like, I am confident in my choices. I don't need to, like, think that hard to confirm. Ayo, trophies. We're gaming. That said, I have used up, like, almost all my money now going ham on all of the shit. And I don't know if I'm a fool for upgrading these all the way, but I'm gonna. I should have lots of coils now. Unfortunately, none of my armors are ready. But the weapons are. Do I have a... I guess I just don't have that much. Crit hit on the fast bow seems smart. Acid on the regular bow, since I have that. And it does better damage. And then this guy can't have it yet, so I will leave it on whatever thing has it. Does anything have it right now? No. Need to put that on something. Well, maybe I can't. Oh well, that's fine. What else should I be doing? I guess talk to this dude. I'll catch you. I'll get you. I'll find you when you're walking home at night, and I'll just grab you and put some chloroform over you and stuff you in the back of my van.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when...
Oh my god, I'm the boss.
Which I have.
Shut your mouth.
Captain's orders.
Did I lose my helmet?
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
Listen.
I'm off to Barren.
I also commonly desire 3 escorts.
You can stay here.
But unfortunately, escorts cost money.
I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
I hear a lot of chitter chirping. Can I murder some of these? Could I get some bird hide and bird bones?
Well, now that...
And also, how do I get my helmet back? Oh, I just have the wrong armor. Okay, hold on. There. I think this is my best default. Okay, and then skills. So we did. What is this? Special arrow detonates extra damage. We probably want to branch out into like other skill trees now. This is all fucking passives to start. That sucks. Well, I mean, some of these aren't bad, but still. Potions. Well, this isn't all potions, is it? This is like alchemy, crafty stuff. Stealth, I think, is gonna be what I want. Stealth is like a real big thing. Or this. What is this? Machine Master. Yeah, that's gonna be good too. Thank you for the hub. I don't... What are these spikes, though? I don't have spikes. Some of these are just good passives. Yeah, you know what, though, we're doing stealth. Like this, immediately, this passive I already like. Deal more tear damage while in stealth. Deal more impact damage while in stealth. Yes. Recover health. Yeah. Good, like, sustain skills are the lifeblood
If I can get through it.
of like any video game.
Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light.
Except I still got quests to do, huh?
Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra.
God. I'm still getting used to the inventory quest system too. I'll start the quests in case I just, you know, happen to bump into one, but I still think I want to maybe focus on main plot more so that I can get the tools I need to just, like, do everything. The hang glider at minimum.
Sorry, I'll be right with
I
you.
really, want.
Saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking. Where are we? So, you look like someone who's always searching for.
I am. Do you want me to, like, test some shit for you?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
You are in the right place at the right time, Red. How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
explosive, done in one, machine wrecking,
yet perfectly safe javelin thrower?
Ah, well, there we go. Did we have one of those in the first game? Because the fucking javelin is just a big arrow.
Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other.
It's me. I'm the opportunity.
Dad, opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice?
I was gonna say, yeah, they're siblings.
She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Oh god, is the internet dying?
Ba-boom! And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh.
Oh, I don't like that. My bitrate is just in the fucking garbage, and that worries me.
Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karsha scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it, and I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity. Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better, namely with explosive tips.
Is the bitrate also shit for you? Like, how is the stream for you guys right now? Because it hasn't died yet, knock on wood, so it's still going, but it looks like it's just really chugging.
Charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise, they break. But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
It's fine.
Boomer.
Oh, that's
You
good.
for me, it's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Let's see. Gather shit. Oh, that's for a different thing. Yeah, okay, well, again, not focusing on side quests yet. Although, maybe I should do some. Like, if this gives me a new weapon, that's probably worth doing now. How I gotta go around, don't I? All right, what do you
Come
want?
for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand.
Oh shit! Now my playback's hanging.
Expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire
Maybe I should turn my playback off. I'm gonna turn my playback off so someone yell real loud if the stream actually crashes. Well, but then again, playback, like upload and download don't actually touch each other, do they? So I'm not really like saving internet by doing that.
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway.
She's just not in the mood for bullshit.
Now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
I saw. They won't let anyone up the old trailhead southwest of here.
And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and
I haven't seen a Stormbird yet.
Had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk
Twilight path to G's nuts in your mouth. Got him.
Bunch, but overall they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Tolland. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Throw my weight around, do some girl bossing, as I do.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig.
Burps cutely.
Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge.
Oh, yeah. Some dude said, like, fucking praise the forge or whatever earlier, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I forgot that that's, like, where the machines come from.
Olvin's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvin...
Except for me, because I've solved that problem.
He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the bristlebacks...
Okay, there we go. Now we're using this knowledge.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
Yeah, I'm very interested in just pissing on that man's parade.
After the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing.
Peaceful's good.
To live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for... what, exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
I don't know who that is.
Tolland Cleanbrokers.
It sounds like a new person, I guess.
Pondsman, got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways, like a pair of...
Is that like a general store? Because I didn't see one of those, but might have like some
Ulvin might think so.
some chess pieces or something.
Up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
Apparently.
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, All the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Is that what the representative dude is? A magistrate?
What is it exactly?
That's such a,
How
like,
would it help Olvend?
ubiquitous term.
Big diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Olvend has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Probably would eventually to shut him up.
I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Alright, goddamn lady, you talked for like 7 years.
Olvend has a shop here in
Yeah, where is that shop? I don't... Can I zoom in anymore? Yeah, I don't see him.
I could have a word with him first.
Could I? I would kind of like to. Twilight Path, that's what we just did. Talk to Toland, yes. There he is. Maybe it's not like an actual shop that I can use as a player. Maybe it's just like a lore shop. Okay, I'm on the right path, I guess. I wonder what all that shit is. Like, what is this? This is for pulling boats out, maybe? I don't know how, like, port shit works. Did I somehow end up on the wrong fucking side of the fence? Nah, that's a bit stupid. But this free loot isn't... Where's the purple that I just saw? That's now not showing up anymore. It's on the other side of this, but like not off. Look back here. There it is. Still on the other side, but at least I can shimmy. Just valuables though. I need like machine parts and such. Though I did get low on money.
That's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed it myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing. And it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some.
You know, he's the cool guy when he calls a different cultural group filth.
Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers.
Fuck you. I wish I had hands so I could middle finger at this cringe lord of a man.
You wanted to speak to me?
Someone likes circles.
Than anyone, it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's Oderg. This here's my training.
Why do you have your eyes
Best
covered,
place to
Oderg?
practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the enduring master of the West.
Who?
Probably me. Because this is the first town. So I doubt that anyone here is that fucking good.
Like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the enduring.
So to find the
Yeah, I know, right? I gotta fucking like work my way up, and this is probably a whole nother like do this fucking like 6 times kind of thing.
3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them
Only.
to train with
Oh, okay, right.
the Tanakh don't kill you.
So maybe he has a bigger deal since we don't meet him till later.
As for right
But
now,
also, only 3 pits sounds nice.
also offered challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice.
You're fucking. This dude, I'm just processing his armor fully. He has like a fucking titty window.
You have to leave everything but
Like-
your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But
I mean, to be fair, it's probably more designed for machines. You know, like a blunt thing wouldn't go through that, but I could just fucking poke that with a spear.
that's what I like to hear.
Also, like, a horned machine could just fucking poke his titties with with like a horn or something. Doesn't seem like good armor. Is this gonna be... If I have to fucking use specific combos, this is already cringe. But if this is just a 3 combo thing, I can cope. There are like robot dinosaurs in this mama. So that's why I was thinking dinosaur laser fight.
The same attack. Your enemy will dodge this. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable.
Come on, you said kissing titties? Did I say kissing titties? I was talking about... Well, hey, also, guys have titties too, Twink. But welcome, and welcome Herschel. Maybe machines don't go for the tits, I don't know. Is this a straight stream? Nah. I mean, if you want to get real specific, I'm playing as a woman, so it's still me going after man titties. Although Aloy could get around. Again, I don't think that like any of the relationships in this got like developed enough to really be anything. Good, thank you. I'm aware my controller is low. But I feel like Aloy could be like bi. Alright. What is Resonator Burst? That's like the charge attack? Or... I don't even know if I've pulled this off. How was your play, hubby? What did you watch? Keep hitting stuff. Energized with R2 and your spear is fully energized. Is it fully energized? I can't tell. Oh wait, no, it is. That's why he's glowing. Oh, I fucked up, though. I took too long.
Maybe finally someone will out.
I'm bi for robots and dinosaurs. Don't you love Calc's titties? By all accounts, he has very pog titties. So hopefully, hopefully Twink is appreciating them. Are you not energized yet? Goddamn. There. Yes, no. Okay.
Keep energizing it, and then your enemies. Triggering those energy blasts should help you vanquish your opponent.
I guess this is why it's worth doing this, because now I'm learning how that works. It was good. It was about flights delayed during 9/11 to Newfoundland. That sounds boring as shit. But I'm glad you had a good time. I don't know, I'm probably not really a play guy to begin with. And I think this is just open-ended. Just win. Come from away? What does that mean? What is this Valor pop-up I'm getting? I really like this armor coming off. This is kind of cool.
A good series of attacks.
Ooh, thought you got me.
I see how you series of
I like these jumpies I'm doing.
I yield.
Yeah, right? That does sound like a weird play.
Well fought, friend.
And it come from away, is that the title?
You okay?
Or are you just describing, like,
Serves me right for
an activity that you're
against the savior
participating in with Calc?
Here, have this. A little something for the new champion.
Yeah, a skull that I can use for something.
Don't be a
I don't know what yet.
Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
Probably never, buddy. Beat you once, don't need to do it again. That's the play name, Mama asked. It was an emergency town of 7,000 that hosted a 9K for shit. As people learned how their loved ones were.
I should go.
I'll be here if you want to practice more.
That does just sound weird though, like a musical about 9/11. Oh, it's just animal parts for selling. Okay. And is this still lying to me and telling me that I have stuff to look at in here? When I very clearly do not. Okay. This thing is almost done. I'm gonna finish that at least. Oh, this is back here. I guess that's fine. Heavy, but at times cheesy. Hmm. I mean, yeah, you know, it sounds weird on paper, but again, ultimately, if you enjoyed yourself, that's the important thing. How's robot slaying? Did you finish Arceus? Yes. We finished Arceus not last night because I took a night off, but Monday. Because I did some grinding over the weekend. It was literally at a point where it was just like, you know, I need to do like really boring, not interesting stuff. And so I opted to do some of that off stream, and then it came on to finish. And then we did a little bit of Unite with Ploof. And now we're doing this, and then Elden Ring starts Friday, and that'll be fun. And I think Park might join me for that and like hang out on VC, and that'll be fun. And then maybe we'll have Mama on sometime soon as well, once I'm done isolating. It, like, honestly, it wasn't all that bad, all things considered, but there were, like, a couple things that, in particular, were not great, like having to find Cherubi, or, like, some of the baby Pokemon that you basically needed to, like, catch multiples of, because they didn't give you, like, combat tasks. But largely still like a really cool game that I am glad that they did. And, you know, now we just want to continue having bigger and better things. Oh, he's gonna see me. Oh, yeah, okay, I got him though. I don't know. You, I think, like, finished it, right? But I don't know if anyone... As far as I know, no one else has 100%ed it yet. Got a Appaloosa with a nice blanket. Kind of looks like my horse. The fuck are you talking about? This thing? The ram that I'm riding? Or, like, my clothing? Cherubi, also me pelting Munchlax with berries. I got lucky. I think I just found a Munchlax like early on somewhere and didn't have to hunt it specifically. Oh, you know what? So I found a Munchlax, and then for finishing off the points, I found an Outbreak later. And I think you only find Outbreaks once you have something. So I did definitely get lucky initially finding it. But yeah. Lost motivation to continue, might go back later. Are these guys invisible, or did they not load their bodies? What's happening? Owie, boo-boos. Well, these guys kind of just fall apart. His butt looks like the end of an Appaloosa. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's not a word I've heard before. Ooh, more ammos. I assume it's like some kind of four-legged deer thing. Oh wait, here's this guy coming again. Why don't you come over here, buddy, and let me stab you? Or override you, maybe. No, I'll just stab you. Ooh, that like knocked him down. These guys are dropping too much shit. I'm having to like grab it all in pieces instead of in one go. It feels very silly that it works that way when I have like easy loot turned on. But I would still rather have easy loot turned on. Because that will guaranteed fucking reduce my like grinding time by hours. She has a shrill whistle. Oh wow, and I'm like out of wood. I had like 400 a while ago. Oh hey, the bitrate finally recovered also. Yay. Alright, mom's texting me whatever the fucking Appaloosa is. It's a horse! Just say horse! You goof.
Scroungers. Mold have said I could find a metal.
Oh wait, they see me, hold on, shit! Don't awoo! No one redeemed awoo! Perish. You fucking crashed and burned, stupid. Owie.
I'm not giving up.
Get smacked. Repair damaged mount. How damaged are you? You look fine. But I guess it wants me to. Little money. Horse breed, color breed, known for spots. Either on the butt or all over. Right, but just say horse. I should probably be stealthy. What is this? Just
No metal panel. Better check another screen.
wait, is that like a pile of poop? I didn't read what that said, but is that a pile of poop?
Stuff for the stash.
There's another one. I'll read it when I get over there. I have like too much shit in this menu now. Come check out this cool rock. Look at that. Fun fact, if you shave them bald, their skin is spotted. Is that atypical for spotted animals? Yeah, you guys are pretty weak. So you should get one shot. My luck to like the picture I just sent you. Yeah, did you guys know that Mama's a horse girl? Oh, I'm not done yet. There's more. Who invited you? I'm getting a little bit more of the hang of this. I appreciate that they let you have like a moment to get them. What does this say? Scavenger scrap pile? I'm fully headcanoning that that's a pile of robot poop. Which, by the way, that's fucking huge if it is. So maybe it's not, but I still want to pretend that it is. I don't know about other spotted animals. Yeah. Right, horse expert, but not like other animal expert. Uh-oh, there's still bacas. I thought that was... I don't know what I thought that was. I didn't realize it was one of these, though. Oh, you're fucking blasted so you can't do stuff. You're gonna burrow into the ground, aren't you? Can you just die? Goddamn, I'm trying to hit this thing. I don't know if it's the easy loot too, but I feel like I'm getting a lot of like high valuable, you know, like rarity items decently fast. Move more quietly, yes. Yeah, the stealth tree is gonna make me a happy little gamer. Someone fucking lost something down there. Any more shit? Did I get everything? Both literal piles and otherwise?
Take this to a dyer later.
I don't think I give a shit about dyeing my clothes. We'll see. I don't remember doing that in the first game, but I don't know that I would, because again, it's been a couple years, but it feels like a lot longer since I forgot everything. And maybe I should look at other stuff while I'm here. I guess this loops back still quite a ways. That's probably a good place to draw the line. Like, if I'm gonna, you know, do a couple of side quests and stuff, that's fine, but I still want to focus on getting the glider. Wish I could get a resource magnet, but I know that's not gonna happen. Wouldn't make sense to fucking, like, suck up trees. I feel like there's still been something that I missed scanning. Maybe not, though. Yeah, it's very pretty. I feel like this is also, like, you know, as good as this looks, this is, like, vanilla wilderness. Like, we haven't even gotten to anywhere especially pretty yet. But I definitely, I know that, like, all the journalists were nutting about the visuals before this came out. Yeah, we got Packer. Which, Mom doesn't know the Packer meme, but sometimes Park just switches the K and the R around.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess.
This guy is fucking SpongeBob.
I think I have everything you asked for.
I used 3 ice cubes instead of 2. Got him. Get wrecked, noob. That actually looks good.
Wow,
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
I don't know what just made me think of this, but something he said or something I said. Y'all know Fairly Odd Parents, right? They announced today a new live action Fairly Odd Parents coming to Paramount Plus, and it looks terrible, and that's a whole thing. But specifically, the thing that I was reminded of is the kid in it, because this isn't Timmy. This is like after Timmy has grown up. The kid fucking speaks in like extreme like gamer lingo. Like when I, all the shit I say about like oh, we're pogging and let's go and stuff, it's like that. Like it makes me look mild. It's like dialed up to fucking 50. And he says like let's go, and he's excited, and then he says like let's go confused when he's confused. And it was disgusting. Yeah, alright, we're doing this next. I want that
Might be a good idea to
weapon.
before I head back out. See what else.
I ate food already. We're not gonna need fucking food buffs. Certainly for a long time, if ever. That's another feature I don't remember ever using. I don't even know if cooking was in the last one. God, my camera feels like it's lagging. And that is just the wrong way. Let me give it a quick save. We'll probably wrap it up soon because I want to just do a quickie tonight. Get some sleep because I meant to last night and didn't really. Or like no extra. But yeah, so we'll do this quest at least and then probably finish after that. Is it going to be dramatized like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? It's gonna be like if you've ever watched like a Nickelodeon sitcom, it feels like that, but also shit. Like not good, because I actually like Nickelodeon sitcoms. I think they're funny. What? My whole controller? Oh, probably because it's low on batteries. It's like dying. Yeah, let me plug this little boy in. Cosmo Wanda. I wish I were based in Poggers. Okay, you joke, but that's gonna happen for real. Also, like, the fairy stuff is still animated, but also poorly. It's like some shitty, bad-looking Flash or something. And it's like look up the trailer. I'll post it in Discord later if I remember. It looks just like a mess.
Good time to pull out shotgun.
Charger. I never scanned a charger. That's what it was. Oh, what am I doing here? Gathering charger horns. Okay, so we want to murder the whole herd then, via sneaky stealth. Or can I can, yes. Okay.
Try again.
Cosmo's getting into the fairy dust and getting divorced from Wanda. And that's where Wandissimo comes in.
Can't override that now.
Also, there's no ploof. Ploof? Poof. There's no poof. So I don't know. They retconned. Well, actually, he probably went off to fucking baby college or something, right? I don't remember what happened in like the later seasons. They kept fucking like switching it up and like pulling out characters and adding new characters. That show was like a mess at the very end. Because I think it got like canceled a couple times. And then they like brought it back for like a season and then it got canceled again and rinse and repeat 2 or 3 times. Oh, bird. No, not with this laggy controller. Nope. Oh, wait, no, I want to kill you. These guys are lovely. They just fucking don't get alerted by anything. I can stick them right in the Budusi. Butch Hartman just doesn't know how to let go. He kind of fucking lost favor, didn't he? Like, he's kind of a cringe lord now. But I don't remember why exactly. I don't know. I mean, I get wanting to keep your fucking show on the air. Like, if I had to guess, Hirsch, that's probably less of a him problem, and probably more of like he's trying to keep the show going, and then some fucking Nickelodeon exec is like, hey, what if we fucking messed with shit? It fell off as a person, it would be Butch Hartman. If you know the cringe lore, let me know, because I just really don't remember. Has an entire YouTube channel redrawing other shows. Yes, he does. Is that why? Because he's just basically parasiting and people don't like that? Or did he, like, do something? Oh boy, do I. Yeah, go off.
This will be in my stash when I need it.
Come on, dude. You can make it through the fucking ground. Now I need to stop because these things are gonna see me. These are fang horns, right? I'm gonna assume yes, that would make sense.
So that fang horn should be nearby.
Oh, what are you? You're still just a scrounger. You're also perceiving me. I'd rather that you didn't. In fact, come here and die. Oh, or... Oh, what? No. I barely got up. You shut your mouth. Man, there's all my health. Actually, wait, you know what? The food thing probably is new. That's probably something that they, like, copied from Breath of the Wild, since they did that with a bunch of stuff. Alright, maybe a good time to try my new weapons. Although, actually, wait, this isn't working how I thought it would. What's the point of it? It just charges faster? Like, 'cause barely. Unless I'm dumb and I'm not figuring out how, like, the full auto mode works. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Halo, get up. God, I don't know how well it's coming through, but I'm really just having trouble fucking playing with the controller lag. I plugged it in, it didn't really help. Okay, I will need to read that after this battle. What? It one-shot me? I better fucking have an autosave. Okay. He tells artists to adapt their art style, tries to dunk on them, despite all the shows looking the same. They do. He's cocky, with his fairly odd appearances. Danny Phantom carried Nick, and then those other shows tanked. He never let go of his 2 dubs. Yeah, the other 2 were stupid. Buff Puppy and the Monster Thing. Both dumb. Tried to make some weird, mostly Christian film, heavily censored streaming service or something on Kickstarter and failed miserably. That all sounds terrible. And then Tracing, yeah. Yep, that all tracks. And now that does kind of sound familiar, like, specifically the, like, kind of talking down to other people part. Alright.
There's the face.
God, they already see me again. Come here, buddies. That's just the surface. But Chartman can suck an animated dick. Don't get agitated, I'm just gonna stab you. Like, it sucks though, too, because OG... Not even OG, like, the first 75% of Fairly Odd Parents, and then also Danny Phantom, were both really good. So it's too bad that he is being a cringe lord. But, you know, that is the world we live in now, right? Like, Harry Potter's great. Rowling sucks. I think I can maybe go off the hip pretty fast with this, but I don't fully understand this bow yet. Ow, I'm dying again. Rewatched Blood Prince last week and forgot so much funny shit in that. I don't know what that is. Is that another down the rabbit hole? Cal, I'd fuck Danny Phantom. If he was of age, yes. Danny Phantom is, for sure a character that I thought was cute when I was younger. Oh, you're right, yes, yes, the popular Harry Potter thing that I should obviously know what that is. Yeah, gosh, I don't know that I remember much comedy, so... Mom has been saying she wants to rewatch those at some point, so we could maybe do that. But speaking of Butch Hartman, he has some fucking thing he wanted to, like, launch called, like, Elf Detective that I thought sounded interesting, but clearly that hasn't made any progress in, like, the years that he's, or the years that have passed since he mentioned it. And I'm not surprised why, since, like we said, his most recent 2 shows, did not do great. I don't know what has done great on Nickelodeon lately, other than I think that, like, Odd House show, some show about a house, I don't know. I think that one has done well. Night-night, Twinkies. Kisses, mwah. Have a good sleep. I'll see you guys around. Lost my shit when my friend said L plus ratio Potter in Snape's voice. Oh, that was probably a blue jay. How do I get birds? I love it when Mama calls him Twink. It's the username, but it's still so funny. I need, like, what's that fucking service where you get celebrities to say things? I just need celebrities saying Twink. HP fell off in later entries. The books, I think, were totally on point. The movies, you could definitely make an argument for. Don't forget to tuck in your twink. If you mean me, I don't get tucked in. Also, again, I don't know what I am. I don't think I'm a twink. I'm like a sloth. She could tuck the dog in. Our dog is 100% a twink. And a brat. So basically, he's aloe. Alright, that's enough river plant. Let's go deliver this shit. Oh, but wait, sticks. We could get more sticks. Oh, now I have plenty. Now I am up to fucking 630. Did I just grab that much? Or did I get some from something? The first 3 are fun and whimsical. I didn't like the books got super edgy after the 4th. I think Prisoner of Azkaban is like peak Harry Potter for me, which is number 3 for anyone who isn't in the know. 4th one I liked a lot, but the movie felt very rushed because they had to like cut out so much of the connecting tissue between like the main events. And I don't mind that they got edgy. Like they definitely lost some of like the whimsical, you know, haha fun wizard school stuff. I don't know. I think the problem with that is probably the same problem as with Goblet of Fire. Like it's not like that stuff completely vanished. Like you are 100% right that it got more serious over time, but also we just lost more of that in the movies over time. To the point where like the second one had to be like 2.
You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding. I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks.
Gazes into your eyes.
Hi. So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Oh.
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Okay. So long charge, big damage, armor penetrating. So essentially same idea as arrows, just big. And there's my 6 weapons for now. We have a fire one. Prisoner of Azkaban is great. More serious, but it doesn't lose the fun aspect. Yeah. I mean, there's just some good moments from that, too. Like, the Patronus shit, I think, is cool. I like Hermione just fucking dunking and slapping Draco. Just, I don't know. A lot of good stuff there. Alright, I guess I will get this. Less visibility, and then we also get the fucking Valor Surge. Which I think if I can only have one equipped, I think invisibility makes way more fucking sense than, like, better crit percentages or something. You know, unless I somehow am going nuts with that little bow on, like, a boss or something. I guess that's the thing. This one isn't good for bosses, but it is good for just general gameplay. This is gonna just drive me nuts. This ping is never gonna go away. Unless it goes away when I, like, reload or something. What other quests do we have? We have mining shit, which admittedly does give me skill points, and an artificer, whatever the fuck that means. This is on hold. This also gives me skill points. Do the errands give me skill points? A lot of them do. But this one also isn't going to come till later. I think probably main quest next. But I think this is also a good place to end it for the night. So thank you all for watching. Let me figure out who we're raiding. Oh yeah, Aaron starts earlier now. So we can raid Aaron. He's doing Straight Boy game. Oh, never mind. He's not doing Apex. He's doing Dead by Daylight. If anything, Dead by Daylight's a gay person game. Gays love horror. So we'll go ahead and do an Aaron raid. Should be back tomorrow. Probably more of this, but maybe Genshin if not. And then Elden Ring on Friday. So I'm excited for that. Night, everybody. Bye-bye.